This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to walk you through this 2020 Carbon, model number 358. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yep, just a plain 358. Okay. Alright, so we're on the outdoor side, obviously, on the outside. So it's still in the process of cleaning this up for you, so it's a little dirty still, but we're working on it. Now in this video, I'm not going to drop the back door. We'll show you how that operates when you come to pick it up. So you know, I'm just going to basically show you how the appliances work and many of the features. Okay? Alrighty. This type of slide, just so you know, is called an AccuSlide. You can tell by the cables on it. Alright, so this is just a pull out here. Like I said, it will be cleaned up. You can hook up a TV here. It's got cable and satellite coming through. You have, this is a black tank flush here. Now I know it's, we haven't got to the plumbing yet, but seeing that we're on this side, this is basically, you're going to hook the hose up to that at your dump station and leave the black valve open and turn it on. It'll spray out the inside of your black tank, clean off the sensors, that sort of thing. So it's a really good thing to have. Of course, that just power there. You got power on with an LED strip. These are your hydraulics here. Okay. Up front here, we have two 30-pound LP tanks with an automatic changeover regulator. You've got a 550 generator. Okay. Deep cycle marine battery. This right here is your auto level function. So basically, you're just going to push auto level. It's that simple. But if you want to run things manually, you can scroll through this. Right, it tells you your battery's at 13 volts, which is a good thing to know because these auto levels don't like a low battery. They like them fully charged for it to work like you want to. And also when you retract, you have to push retract first and then go through all these functions and you can retract it. You press enter to select, so it's pretty straightforward. So you have your black tank and gray tank dumps here. So you always dump the black first because that's toilet water and waste. Then dump the gray, which just because it's cleaner water. Now this probably has two black tanks in it because I see another tank flush here. So we'll look inside and see what we can see. But okay, to winterize it, you're going to use this port right here. Okay, and you can select winterize here, of course. To hook up your city water, you just use this hook up right here, and then you can either have normal flow, which is city water. You can go to fill the onboard tank. So that way, if you don't have like some of the older state parks, for example, won't have plumbing on the campsite, but they'll have a fill station when you first get in the gate. You come in here, put it on fill, and fill up your tank, and then use the onboard pump to pump your water. So, okay, this is just a kill switch for the battery, which is a good thing to have. Disconnects it from the system, so it doesn't get drawn down in storage. These are satellite and cable hookups here. Low point drains, which are off, obviously. So you can do everything from right here. You can see there's also a sprayer here. We'll look around till we see the coiled sprayer, but one does come with it. Okay. So this is your water heater. It's a 10-gallon water heater. Thing to remember is that this switch right here, this rocker switch in the lower left-hand corner, controls the electric heating element behind that cover. So in order to turn the electric heating element on, you got to use that switch right there. The other switches are inside. We'll show you that when we get in there, but keep in mind that that one's there. Okay. Also, this works on gas or electric, obviously. I'll show you that inside. And this is where you drain your water tank right there. It's an 1 1/16 6-point socket to get that out. It's got an anode rod attached to it. And that's just your exhaust for your generator. Okay, that's that. This is your fill station, of course. This is your pump right here. Okay. You got a 50 amp system, so you got a 50 amp 30-foot cord, and we give you the reducers to reduce it down also. Your ladder, which is great because you can go up on the roof, and you need to inspect the roof on this every 90 days. All trailers every 90 days, so you figure you can go up there and look around, make sure there's no cracking or separation at any of the sealant. Make sure none of the attachments are damaged by low branches. You know, just look the roof over, make sure it's in good shape. If you see any issues, have them taken care of. So your door, the garage door, obviously has an awning above it, which is neat. Okay. All right, so let's go inside. Okay, here we go. So right when I come in the door, I'll show you this because we're here. This is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green like it is. It detects carbon monoxide buildup, LP gas, and if it beeps very slowly, it's telling you your battery's low. I'll put it through a test so you can hear it. LP, here comes carbon monoxide test, and low battery alert. And then it goes back to green like it should be. If it's not green, you get it serviced, okay? Alright, so... Okay. So this is just telling you this is pre-wired for solar and pre-wired for a router slash signal booster, okay? This is your thermostat. You just you use this mode button to light it up, and then you scroll through all the options. Fan, cool, and heat. Try to always run the air conditioner or the fan on auto. That's the best way to go with that. Okay. Alright, so let me see here. Okay. So, this is your microwave, works like any other microwave. This is your range hood vent, and it's got a fan and a light on it. This is your range itself. I don't know if you've got the gas on, let's see. So this is the sparker. You turn it right to spark it. You have your burner knobs, and then there's the oven knob there. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so there you go. So to do the oven, it's a little different. If you look all the way down here, all the way to the back, there's a pilot light back there. You can see it sparking, hopefully. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the oven knob, you put it to the picture of the flame, which means pilot light. You depress it and keep it depressed, and then you start sparking it until you see it light down here. After it lights, you'll still hold this in for another 10 seconds or so till it heats up. Then you go to temperature. But when you shut it off, the flame goes out, but so does the pilot light. So you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. Okay, your refrigerator is nor cold, and you can see it's pretty self-evident here. It's let's see what we got here. Automatic AC, which is the most common. It means it'll always seek out AC. If it can't find it, it'll switch automatically to gas. Or if you lose power during the day, it'll switch over automatically too. Alright, that's LP and auto AC. That's where you're going to keep it most of the time, auto AC. Got on and off, temperature, the usual stuff. Okay, it's nice. Very nice. Got a pantry here, yes. Okay, so we have remotes for all these things. This is your AM, FM radio, FM for sure. Some of them are shipping without an AM for some reason now. But it also plays CDs and DVDs. You can stream off the USB. It has Bluetooth, so you can hook up wirelessly with your phone or tablet. It's got 3 speaker zones, A, B, and C. A is this room, B is, I bet, the garage, and then C would be outside. Sometimes B will be the bedroom, but you'll have to check to see which it is. But you have 3 zones anyway. So it does a lot. You have your TV itself, of course. Keep in mind, let me see what we got here. Switch, yeah, so we're all set with this. You're just going to turn it on and you're ready to go. Okay. All right, so let me look around a bit more. This theater seating here. Okay. Go in the back in the garage. Of course, you got a loft up here, right? You can see it from the other side too. You got it up there. Okay, there's the ladder to get up there. And there's your steps that go for your deck that go on and off. Okay. You're pre-plumbed for a washer dryer. You have, hopefully we can see them here, or you can read them here. It's kind of tough. But you have all your switches at your power vent there. You can raise and lower your bed and the couches, right? So you have a nice place to sit, plus you can turn it into 2 bunks, for example, or get them both up out of the way, whichever you want to do. Lights, that sort of thing. So you have all that right here. There's 2 bathrooms in this, like I said, so that's why the 2 tank flushes. This 2-piece bathroom here, I'll just use this toilet to show you. I'm sure you've owned RVs before, but obviously you have a flush pedal. This is just residual pressure. Well, actually, I hear the pump running, so there's coming from water in the tank. So what you do is if your black tank is empty, the black tank is directly below, okay? You're pulled into the campground, you hook up your power and your water, then you're going to come inside with your toilet chemical in one hand. You're going to dump a dose of chemical in the toilet and put about a gallon of water in the tank. Some people use more. It doesn't have to be exact. There's no way to tell exactly what it is. You just put some water in there with chemical. It can't be used dry. Otherwise the smell will be serious, and also we can get clogged up. That goes for the front toilet also. Okay. Alrighty. It goes this way. So we didn't see the control panel yet, did we? Let me look here. See if I can find it. It's looking here. There it is. Okay. So this is your control panel. So you can check all the levels. 2 gray tanks, 2 black tanks. Black tank 1 and black tank 2. You select which one you want to check here. Your generator here. Okay. Your water heater, there's the water pump, which you use for pumping water out of the tanks if you're doing that, or for winterizing. You light it on the water heater on gas here, and electric here. Remember I showed you there's a second switch for electric. One is in the lower left hand corner, okay? Lights here. Your awning, retract and extend. Make sure you never leave it out unattended. You're not going to be at the campsite, roll the awning in. You got your 3 slide rooms here. Start your generator there. This one looks like it automatically primes, so I'll take care of that for you. Now this device here is the power converter. Let me put that on there. This converts AC to DC power. So you have regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home right here, and they're all labeled. That's 110 AC. Then you have 12 volt fuses here, and they're all labeled. So this is the DC side, of course, 12 volt DC. If any of these were light, they'll actually light, or blow, they'll actually light, and you can actually see it glowing through this tinted plastic here. And not only that, you can, it's a battery tender, so as long as you're plugged in, it'll send so much energy your battery needs. Up front, it'll keep it charged. Okay. Alright, so moving up, we'll look in the bathroom here. Same thing applies for the toilet. You never use it dry. So the thing is, always use your fan when you're using the shower because you want to pull the humidity out. Keep in mind there are a couple GFCIs in the trailer, and all the plugs are wired through a GFCI. So you have to, if you're using the plug outside and it pops, you'll set it in here. All right. So let's go into the bedroom. Got the wardrobe slide, of course. We've got a second air conditioner up here, and this is the thermostat for it. Cable and satellite hookups, and you got a backer plate here so you can put a TV bracket there. Like I said, the wardrobe slide. Your bed comes up and down, the foot of the bed comes up and down, and there's storage underneath. Also, this is the emergency escape here, so I'll just show you. You're going to push this all the way through, and then all the way through, and then you grab hold of this tab and pull it, and pull the screen out, and you can exit out there in an emergency, alright? Okay. So let me look around and see if I forgot anything here. Let me look. Looks like we've got it all. There's also going to be a TV hookup, I believe. I should actually see it before I say so, but it seems like you should be able to hook up a TV in the little loft also, but I could be wrong. Okay, so one other thing, these obviously you can heat. These are cedar seats are heated. You can get them to vibrate, and then you can light that up, of course. So it heats and vibrates. Alrighty. So I think that's it. So I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit, and I also want to remind you to check the seals. Any place you see caulk from the factory, you want to keep after it, especially the roof, and you go up there every 90 days, or have somebody go up there, just inspect it. Odds are you won't have to do anything for years, but you just don't know. That's why you inspect it. If the roof is sealed nice and tight, your trailer will be bone dry in here for 20 years, but you have to inspect just in case there's touch-up needed, okay? Thank you very much.